So my full Trangia cook kit. You got the 2 pots. Comes with it. I just put paper towel in between the bottom, in between there, and in between here. So I have 3 paper towels to use, but it keeps it from rattling also. Teflon. I got my Trangia stove. 2 measuring cups or drinking cups. Sport. This is usually for 2 people. Lighter with a case. Striker. The handle. Light my fire. Spork and spatula. Ministove.com. I think that was. Measuring cup for the fuel. It's a 2nd burner. And an end mill case. Don't ask me where you can get them again. I don't know. You know, I just get them from my old job. Anyway, all that fits in here. I'll show you it all packed. There it is. Stove, striker, lighter, handle, sport, spatula set, 2 cups. Trangia fits in the cup. It all fits in there, and none of it is above these. These 3 are the height of this, so it doesn't scratch the Teflon. Now to add to that, I put a napkin over that before I put this. That goes on there. This wraps around it. This packs it all up. There it is. I would say it's probably in the 1.75 pound range. That's it. But that's a 2 burner stove, 2-person setup. So that isn't bad. And it's about 9 inches in diameter by about 4.5, 5 inches thick. Here's my Hennessy, all done up in the snakeskins. And as Carl Sagan says, this is totally what?
Totally tubular.
These things are totally tubular.
It's a water moccasin.
But they work great. You can buy just these for any hammock. You can get them for Hennessy hammock for just, I think, like $7. But you can use them on any hammock. They just snap up here and go over and slide down. That way when you undo your marlin spike, like so, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, now I'm going to do this.
Crikey, you have a snake on the ground.
Now I'm going to do this in slow motion so you guys can see how it's done. Pull this. No knots, nothing to bind. You got a boa constrictor. So here are 3 of the lights I brought last night. TH10 headlight. Didn't even use that. It runs on the same battery. This one and this one. I'll take the battery out and show you that in a second here. TC10 V2. N12. Let me see. TN12 2016. Futuristic version. T10. This one almost always goes with, especially with the hammock. Hooked out on the ridge line. Use it like that. Kick back and read myself to sleep. It's a nice setup. Runs on 1 AA. Lasts forever. This thing lasts forever. I actually went to sleep and left that thing on. In the morning it was still going. And it's still pretty powerful. Pull the battery out and show it to you. Here it is. Now, if you're 40 or so, 35, 40, you'll remember back in the day when 35mm used to take a battery, which is exactly half the length of this. They still sell those batteries. So, if you don't want to buy this, you can buy, this is rechargeable by the way. You can buy 2 of those camera batteries, slip them in there, and the flashlight will work. And they last a long time. 3.6 volt. Look at Carl abusing my Gandalf pipe. Take a hit off the pipe, make the day go by a little easier.
It's good shit.
and we had some hobbit footprints in here. They came in here looking for Gandalf's pipe. Purifying some water for the walk out. I'm all packed up over there. This is all of our trash.
There we go.
Hung the Gandalf pipe.
Hang it up so we have it for next time.
My pack's a lot less bulky. It's probably only about 7 pounds lighter. It's a lot less bulky. This pocket's got my knife, my Mora, and an empty fuel bottle. My ice chest, map, net, a full canteen, everything else inside. And I'll show you Carl's 1930s pack.
This is the LL Bean Continental pack. It's a very simple design compared to the new packs of today, but they integrated a water bottle carrier back here, okay, with the clip-on. Then they have a nice area for your iPod or glasses. It has the port for the iPad that comes out and comes out over here. Then for your water bottle that comes out through here, only on one side, not both sides, like a lot of modern packs have. And then it basically is just a deep sack. It's a smallish bag, but it has a pocket over here, a bigger pocket in the middle, in the back, and then a pocket on this side. These pockets are old school, just squarish, roundish. You can put a 1 liter bottle in here or whatever you want. You put med kit, whatever you want back here. They cinch up. One mod I did do is I put paracord. I weaved out the other one. I weaved in a 550 cord to give it a strong pull for the sack up top. The thing that's nice about this pack is that it's very simple. So you can cinch it up. Then on top you can put a bedroll, or like I have this wool blanket here, and you can cinch it up on top. So there's nothing tricky, nothing fancy to this pack. It's a straight style padded back. It can hurt your back a little bit when you have it fully loaded because there's no stiffeners back here. The pads here are really nice on here. They're woven open here and they're woven tight here. Has a nice strong handle. But there's also a wax cotton version of this pack, of the Continental. These are both Continentals. The wax version's $160. This one's about $80 retail. With coupons and such, you can get it cheaper. But yeah, it's a nice pack. It has these things here. And another nice feature that it has is that behind these pockets, they have nice stitching right up in these corners and all along here. But you can stick stuff all the way through, and it's made for like maybe snow skis. You can put snow skis along the side here and carry this for a day of snow skiing.
Or a fishing pole.
Or a fishing pole, yeah. Or a fishing pole, or a Bear Grylls parang like I have, or anything, or an axe. So this is an East Coaster type bag, and you can put an axe and your axe would sit here. I don't have any bags that can hold my axe except for this one. Easily, just ready-made, hold the axe. This is pretty much waterproof type material right out of the box. It's double lined, so it has this 600, I think, denier weave up here, and then it's all lined inside and out. So I haven't found any water problems getting in, but I have not been in rain and snow yet, but I'm not going to be too worried about that. I think it's pretty much waterproof.
Underneath your bladder sleeve, can you get underneath it, behind it?
Can you get underneath behind it? No, it stops there.
I mean, you can't get around. Yeah, you can get around it, can't you?
You can get around it if you wanted to.
Oh,
I think.
No.
At the bottom?
No,
you can't.
I was thinking you could put your tarp, add more backing.
You could put a tarp back there if you had that. But the other nice thing it has too is this base has another extra that strong denier at the bottom.
Yeah.
So this is a true rock sack. You just drop it on the ground, boom. It's bulletproof. I got this with a bunch of discounts from LL Bean. Free shipping. I got this thing for $19, but that was with a bunch of little coupons that you get with LL Bean. But normally it's, I think, $70, $80. So anyway, and it has these things here to catch your things that you put on the side, like your skis or whatnot.
Yeah.
So.
Or your fishing pole.
Or a fishing pole. This would be a great fisher bag.
Yeah, like a fly rod. You leave it in the rod tube. You do it that way.
Cinch it up. And I put these on here. These are bicycle straps, but they're nice because they grip. And
I saw a guy ahead of me on the East Fork one time. He had a Winston rod in the tube on the side, and when he went around that one thing past the bridge where it's real narrow, where you're like one slip and you're gone, his rod thing caught on a tree, slid down and hit and shot straight down. He didn't even notice it. I saw him back from the bridge, so he's up around the corner. I caught up with him. I said, "Hey, you got a rod with you?" He goes, "Yeah, right here." "Oh no!" I said, "Dude, it's way down. It slid all the way down to the water."
Yeah.
He goes, "That's a $600 rod." So you better go back.
Yeah.
But it was in the tube, so I'm sure it was okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a nice little pack. Nice little pack.
Look at that, how that light shimmers. From earlier, when that's my boot print. I just stepped in the same print. When I came down to now, look at how much difference it looks. Here's a small ball. Carl says next time he's bringing his boogie board, go for it. We might go swimming here in a little while. Then we'll go see one more falls on the way down. I'm going to show them that last big one.
Oh shit, how's it, brother?
There's another big one. There's another big one right there. That's the biggest. That's the biggest falls right there.
You have to rope onto that tree, brother, to fell down.
Earlier today, that's where I climbed down to. Let's see. Where is it? Just trying to focus on that branch. There we go. That's about as far down as you can go without ropes. Okay, there's two little trout, like babies. Let's see. See. Middle of the screen, one. See his tail moving? Yeah, that's one. There's another one somewhere in there. There's another one over here, another one there. There's a bunch of little babies. But there's one in here about 10 inches, and there's one about a foot shot back under there. So Carl said he saw a bunch of ladybugs down here. Like Ice House Canyon.
Look at that. There's just tons of ladybugs.
I triple dog dare you to get a handful and put them in your mouth, chew them and swallow them.
No. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, dude. Take a fistful of those up to the trout.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fistful of ladybugs. Look at them all. Sometimes Ice House Canyon is 2 or 3 times a year. Mount Baldy, by the billions. Packs are back over there somewhere. I think they're up there. I hope.
You go under, see these branches? You can see where you can hang your hammock, but I almost broke them. So I won't enter it again. I don't think you can.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, that is slippery. Ooh. Look at this. Carl was here last week and this was not down. Look at this. That's my way out of here. Ticket to ride the White Line Highway. Oh, it's shaky. Oh, that's better. Whew. Look at the massiveness of this tree that fell. Whoa. Look at this. I took the log.
It's actually green.
There's the trail. So I took the log back to the trail. Yes. Yes. Left him in the dust. We're back down the canyon floor. We're up there. Mill Springs, I believe. Mill Creek. This riverbed will lead us back to the trailhead in my truck. Take a look at this. This is downriver from where we went swimming. Look at this. That's what we would have came out through. And eventually would end up at a dead end or fall to your death. Oh wow. went up there, it seemed like I was up there about 10 minutes and I came back. So when I come back down, Monica says I've been gone 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's some serious missing time. I think another abduction. Got missing time. Another implant.